Hey guys, it's JackSparrow123 and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Last time we took on the Azarathalos, and in today's video we're going to be fighting a very angry bombardier. But before that, I want to quickly explain some things I did off cam while I display what they were on screen in a very sped up manner. A very sped up manner. So, off cam, I had to complete some capture quests that were optional in order to do the quest I wanted to do today. The first creature we had to capture was a Barroth. As you can see on screen, it went pretty well. We fought him, captured him pretty quickly. He wasn't too difficult, he was just a big lumbering brick for the most part. Then we had to capture a Palumu, which was also pretty easy. All of these monsters were low rank, so they weren't tough at all. After Palumu, we had to capture an Odogaron, which was my best hunt I've done yet, in the sense that I hardly got hit, and I took down Odogaron in quite the speed. And as you can see, we can see him right there. We even cut off his tail using slicing ammo. Now, you might be wondering, what did I have to do all of that for? And all of these quests I was doing, I was getting them from the smart biologist. In order to get this quest he has. Splendid! The 5th Fleet, just who I was looking for. The 3 scholars have finally located the habitat of that flying monstrosity, the Bazelgeuse. No self-respecting academic would let a chance like this slip by. We need to investigate immediately. The quest is called Bazelgeuse in the Field of Fire. Any assistance you could give would be most appreciated. So, this quest is just to hunt a Bazelgeuse in the Elder's Recess. This is the only optional Bazelgeuse quest, despite Bazelgeuse pretty much being in every map. Now, before we do that, we want to quickly talk to this guy over here. He is an impatient biologist.
Hello there.
Oh, it's you. Perfect timing. We just confirmed the presence of an unusual force in the Coral Highlands. But don't you worry, we already know what it is. We followed the thunderclaps and the hoofbeats right to the source. We're dealing with a Kirin. To think we'd find one here in the New World. I've arranged a quest already. Just run along and sign up for Gone in a Flash. Don't keep me waiting. Oh, and one more thing. If the study goes well, I intend to use material we collect to create a specialized equipment at the Ecological Research Center. Naturally, the first one we complete will be yours. What do you say? If that doesn't get you fired up, then I'm not sure you're a hunter. Haha, eh? So that's a Kirin. A Kirin is a Elder Dragon, and not just any. We can actually take the Kirin on before we fight any of the other Elder Dragons, which is pretty big. Meaning, we're fighting a low rank Kirin, not a high rank like all the other Elder Dragons. A low rank Elder Dragon, which is going to be pretty easy. Next up, we've got the Commander. How long has it been since I first came to this continent? After all these years, I finally achieved what I set out to do. And I have you to thank for that. A picture of the fair winds graces the 5th Fleet's banner, and that's what the 5th has become for us. But you are more than that, Hunter. To me, you're the sapphire star that adores the 1st Fleet's banner. When the youth in this story rode out onto the dark sea, he was looking for a light as strong as yours. And just as the sapphire star led him to what he sought, you have done the same for us. You see, night upon night I looked up to try and find my star, but here it was down on Earth all along. Thank you, truly. I may be your commander, but today, friend, it's you I salute. And that is how we become known as the Sapphire Star. I didn't read that quest beforehand, or not quite quest, I didn't read that dialogue beforehand. Mostly because I didn't know it existed, but I read it now. So we know that. And next up, I want to quickly take one of our special tools. We're going to take our Power Charm and put it in there for a period of time. If we go through, we can see a question mark. a Power Charm, and a Bazelgeuse Talon. Now, I hunted a Bazelgeuse earlier while he was on an expedition in order to just get that item so that we can fight the next Bazelgeuse a lot more easily. This is a Power Charm upped by a lot. And not just that. If we come back over here and come to the buy option, and if we had enough money to buy another Power Charm, we would double up, which means we would have the effects of both the Power Talon and the Power Charm on top of each other. Sadly, we don't have the money to do that just quite yet, but we will once we complete this quest. So why don't we get on that? If we come to a 6-star, we can see our quest right here. Bazelgeuse in the Field of Fire. Now we want to head to Zone 1, and while I do that, I'm going to head off to eat, and I'll see you guys on the hunt. Okay. So, we weren't quite thrown into the hunt. This is something that can happen, where you get thrown all the way back here when you come to the Elder's Recess. But that's not bad, because if you mine this outcrop, we actually get armor spheres, which is very useful if you are trying to get armor spheres. This allows you to upgrade your armor a lot easier. Sadly, we now gotta run all the way over to where Bazelgeuse is from here. At least we've already walked this path before. Sorry about that, I was yawning. I've had a pretty long day, so hopefully gets nice and relaxing. This is the same path we walked when we first came to the Elder's Recess. And we could still do stuff around there, like fishing. And that is a monster moving around, if I'm not mistaken. I did move around how my items looked. If you come in here and just hit wrong button. If you come in here and hit auto sort, and then you can hit triangle and you show your item bar. Hit L1, shows your ammo bar. I restocked that in order to have things easier to equip. And that is a Rattle? No. I forgot its name. Ergon. That's it. Totally not because I just saw the name there. Now these footprints that are question marks are our good friend Bazelgeuse. Now, we don't want to quite go into the fiery terrain without any cool drinks. And leave it to me to forget to grab cool drinks when I'm heading to a map that requires them. Good news is I could place a snowman. This is our best friend Snowman. He will help us destroy the enemy with snowballs. Bazelgeuse isn't weak to snow damage, but he is not resistant to it to any means. So if you got snow, you can still kill him with snow, if that makes sense. Or nobody would understand. He should be around here somewhere, not you guys. Oh, whoops, where's my snow? I lost my snow! Darn it. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine, it's just snow. Nobody will notice. Yeah, I think Bazelgeuse is over there. I don't really like how we lose our scout flies when we gain aggro. I get it, like 100%. I know it's a good mechanic in game. It's just annoying when everything aggro's on you. If I had Intimidator, I wouldn't have to worry about that, but it takes about Intimidator 2 to lose those guys aggro. And he wasn't out here. Well, that's a problem. But at least we can find him with this. And we also gained a investigation quest for him. So now we... Oh! He came to us. So, Bazelgeuse is a pretty cool monster. I'm going to let Other Jack explain while I shoot him about. Okay, let's quickly talk about the Bazelgeuse here. So, Bazelgeuse habitats are every map. He just goes everywhere. Bazelgeuse goes where he pleases. So you can find him on any map in the game. and he will also attack you on any map in the game. Bazelgeuse isn't nice. He's kind of cool though in the sense that you can find him everywhere like Deviljho. Some other cool things is he is a flying wyvern, or that's his monster class. He has Turf Wars with only one monster, which is Deviljho, and he was introduced in Monster Hunter World. His elemental weakness is thunder, and his elemental resistance is fire, so don't be shooting him with the flames. His ailments he can cause are Fire Blight, Stun, and Blast Blight, but he could only do Blast Blight to other monsters. What he does to the player is just flat out blow you. He blows you up. He doesn't do a status condition, he just, boom, you're blown up. That's it. You go cold blammo. His ailment weakness is non-applicable, meaning he doesn't have an ailment weakness. His behavior is aggressive, and his title is an Explosive Scale Wyvern. However, that is not the name that everybody goes by for him. He actually goes by the B-52 Bomber, which is my favorite name for any monster in this game. His weak points to attack are his head, and wings, but his wings are only for ranged weapon. Every other weapon is 1 star. And his tail. So his head and tail are 2 star or 3 star to all weapons. And his wings are 3 star to only ranged weapons, which is why I aimed for his wings for the most part during this hunt. It was also to break the wings, just to make his flying a little less flying. Now his breakable parts are his head, wings, back, and his tail is severable. His damage type is fire and explosive, meaning you will be knocked back quite a bit by this monster. Now some notes to know about Bazelgeuse is to unlock the Bazelgeuse optional quest called Bazelgeuse in the Field of Fire. You must complete the quests to capture Kuluyaku, Barroth, Palumu, and Odogaron. All of these quests are given by the smart biologists, and they are capture quests, which are pretty easy to do. They're all low rank as well, so if you are in high rank and have high rank gear, these quests will be easy. You can also use Bazelgeuse talons to craft the Armor Talon and Power Talon, which are stronger versions of the Armor Charm and Power Charm. These items also stack with their lesser versions, so carrying an Armor Charm and Armor Talon will grant more armor than either one alone. Besides Legiana, Bazelgeuse was a runner-up for the most ear-piercing roar in Monster Hunter World award. He was outmatched by Legiana though. Both of these monsters seem to roar quite a bit, and they both require earplugs to level 5 to negate. Now, the name Bazelgeuse was derived from Bazelgeuse, which was a French nuclear weapon in 1966. It is also pronounced Betelgeuse, which is the brightest star in the Orion constellation. So Bazelgeuse is kind of all around there. He's a star and a nuclear weapon. Cool, right? Some dung pods are a must in any hunt you can find Bazelgeuse to spawn in, meaning every hunt that is in high rank. Or you can use Bazelgeuse to help you kill the monsters you're hunting, meaning Bazelgeuse attacks everything. There are no survivors when Bazelgeuse is around. It's either you die and monster dies, or monster dies and you barely survive by running away from Bazelgeuse. You can actually use him quite a bit though. He will push the monster around, knock them over, and break parts of the monster for you. This means Bazelgeuse is a really valid method in order to have an easier hunt. I use him quite a bit when I'm in hunts, because I like not fighting and making monsters fight each other. Tips for fighting Bazelgeuse. Bazelgeuse is very telegraphed on what he is going to do. Keep a memory on where his bombs are and focus on attacking his tail area. This will make your life super easy when dealing with him, making Bazelgeuse, in my opinion, one of the easiest monsters in game. If you can memorize where his bombs are and you can just see what animation he is doing, then you can kill him easily. You should also bring flash pots to shoot at him when he starts doing a carpet bomb. His carpet bomb attack will often be 2 to 3 flyovers into a dive bomb attack. The third one being the dive bomb. So don't count 1, 2, 3, and then on the third one think, okay, he's just going to pass by and then dive bomb me. No, it goes 1, 2, dive bomb at you. The dive bomb attack is very easy to dodge and will cause most of the bombs he dropped to explode. Use the slinger pod to clear out the area that the bombs are near into the location you are going to run away towards, or to roll towards. I often use ranged weapons like my bow gun or bow and shoot the droppings on the ground or the bombs on the ground in order to make them blow up quicker in order to give myself a faster pace to move. Or I cause him to carpet bomb in separate areas so that when he dive bombs, I don't have to worry about running into bombs. Now, using ranged weapons will make Bazelgeuse arguably the easiest monster in game, in my opinion, since Bazel has mostly melee attacks and is very slow walking. It allows ranged weapons to stay at their optimal distance while staying out of Bazelgeuse's attack range. Just mind the bombs he places. Now, with that also being said, you should be wary of his fire breath. It's very short distance, but it can hit you. Now, stunning Bazelgeuse will cause all its explosive scales to burst, giving you a window of time where Bazelgeuse can't place bombs till they regrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this explanation, and I hope you enjoy my hunt against Bazelgeuse. See ya! 2 pass over, and 3 is always big kablam. I didn't quite plan that to happen, though. I knew that was going to go off sometime soon, though. Didn't think it was going to be this soon, though. Come on, blow yourself up. There you go. If we aim for the wings, we usually got multiple hits, and wings are 3-star for us. Rattleban, if you come in here, you turn around, sir. You know what? No, I'm not even going to give Rattleban the opportunity to fight with us. Come over here. There is no fish today. No, no. I'm over here. Big guy. Hey. I'm not over there. I'm over here. Wrong zone. Up. Here he comes. You strut your stuff, big guy. Yeah, that's right. Flash those wings. Bazelgeuse is a very mad monster. Boop. Come on. You know how to do it. That wasn't what I was meaning, but, you know, close. Oh. I see. I wasted my cat's flash. Oh, that's Rattleban right there. Come on, back over here. You're still enraged. Don't pretend you're not. Have some of these. They're nice and tasty for your belly. If you turn around, good sir. Oh, so it's one of these hunts, is it? Oh, he's going past. Okay, that's nice. Since I don't have to worry about the monster getting too mad easily, we can just put this on, drink a cool drink. You know, the usual. A nice good day for fighting monsters, I'd say. Nice good day. You know what? Have a snowball. Ha! My favorite part about the snowballs is they actually do, they do blunt damage, which means if I hit them enough times in the head with snowballs, they'll actually get, knocked out. Or not knocked out, they'll get stunned. Have a snowball. That wasn't quite what I meant, but, you know, close. And it's still ice damage, so, you know, better than nothing. Boop. Ba, ba, ba. We haven't really stunned him too much this hunt, have we? Well, that's about to change. Never mind. I thought I was grappled to his head. And when I say I thought I was grappled to his head, I thought the grapple was going to go onto the head. So I instantly hit my, kaboom button. Yep. You keep doing that. Down you come. Okay, I see. Makes sense, makes sense. Down you come. And all his bombs exploded from that. Because isn't that how life works? If you get flashed, you go down. Oh, never mind. Not all of them exploded. Most of them did, though. Bop. What's a better ammo? We can sticky him. Maybe. Come on, turn around, fly at me. There we go. I actually love Bazelgeuse so much. He's such a cool monster design. Just something that goes boom. And you know what? I also like to go boom. So me and Bazelgeuse have an understanding. You see? He lets me go boom on him, and he doesn't boom me. Wrong ammo type. Let's do this. Pierce ammo is always good for monsters like Bazel. Look at that damage. And some people say the best weapon for Bazel isn't a ranged weapon. Not many people, though. Just very, very not so good Monster Hunter people. A better weapon than light bowgun is probably bow for Bazel. Heavy bowgun is a little iffy because it's a little slower. And you don't want to be missing shots. I might have a little smaller numbers, but with how often I can shoot these shots, it's a little better. Oh, is he wounded? Nope, not almost dead yet. Almost there, though. I'd say after this area, he will be capture range. He'll be good to get snooped. Unless he is heading to bed. He's not limping, which is weird. But you know what? I'm not going to judge. If he's taking a nap, then I'll just capture him. If not, then he's still up for, He's limping now? What? I saw that, sir. You didn't do your limp fly, but then you decide to limp away. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Like I said, not going to judge. At the end of the day, it's the same result. Captured in a net. With a light bowgun. So that's 2 Bazelgeuse we fought. Bazelgeuse, I guess? Either way, we're just going to plomp that there, you know. Nice, tasty boom for the boom buddy. That hunt went pretty well. I used a lot of my elemental ammo. Thunder and Ice are pretty good. Ice is 2-star, Thunder is 3-star. So Thunder is the primary weakness. That's why I prioritized it. But after that, it went pretty well. We also got Enduring Power Prolonger, or Item Prolonger, my bad. That's pretty good, honestly. That wasn't a bad-sized Bazelgeuse. The Rattleband was a... or not Rattleband, Ergon was a pain. Ergon and Rattleband are so similar that I get them confused. Anyway, so that hunt went well. We also cleared off some of the quests on our optional quests, which is good. It means I don't have to worry about them as much anymore. What else is there? We're probably going to do the cure next.
Seems like they're getting ready to go out on an expedition in the forest.
Hey, smart biologist, I captured him for you. Thank you so much for your help with the Bazelgeuse study. Nothing brightens a scholar's day like worthwhile research. This is a little thank you from the go-getters. I insist you have it, my shining star. And that was a lot of research points, which we can use to do other things. I should also quickly show that I gathered some resources when we were doing the optional quests. So let's complete the delivery, shall we? The rope lift. I will show that off in tomorrow's video while we fight the Kirin. We also got some investigations, such as Saleya Nergigante, Odogaron, you know. I'm not going to do all of the investigations. I'm actually probably not going to do many of them, so yeah. We're going to quickly take all of these, and those will come in handy down the line. These aren't too bad. We probably won't be getting around to doing those, so. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button and comment down below what was your favorite part. I'm Jackspar123, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!